So that's what I'm testing. I'm waiting for it to connect.
There we go.
Okay. Waiting for it to connect.
I want this mask.
Okay. Can someone hop into the stream really quick and have their audio turned on?
Yep.
The answer is no. I would be afraid to watch the internet itself.
Yes. Yeah, there's an echo.
It's working.
I'll still run upstairs and grab my headphones really quick. Oh, sorry about that, guys. You can hold on for 2 seconds. I'll be right back.
What's up, Facebook?
So, how's everybody doing?
Great.
I'm doing.
Welcome to Relic Hunters.
Well,
My name is Hobo Bobo.
We finally embraced it after a season.
and a half.
Almost 2 seasons, yep.
We know. It's okay. Glad you admitted it.
Get in there.
Oh, this is off the record.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Relic Hunters. I have no announcements except I found my headphones, and I am glad to be here for another week of camaraderie and fuckery. I'm passing you over to the DM. Fuck! Get in there.
Hi, welcome to Relic Hunters. There's no real major announcements today, although everybody keeps 6 feet away from each other. Thank you for joining in, having fun. We had a wonderful time 2 weeks ago. I apologize for not having an episode last week. Just some circumstances came up. But tonight we're going to have a fun episode with all our Relic Hunters. If I don't think anybody cashed anything in last week, because I have nothing written down.
No.
If you want to cash in your stuff, I would say we'll be watching chat and everything.
Yeah.
And other than that, believe that's all that I've got. So, Mr. ChiefDucky, would you please roll that beautiful bond footage?
The bond footage. Shut the fuck up.
Throughout the years, many have fallen protecting this world, hunting what we now call relics. These relics give special powers and forms to those who wield them. Now, a new force has appeared. To protect us, the relics have chosen new warriors to save their existence. They are the Relic Hunters.
And we're back.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Bonjour.
Josh, your mic cut out. I was like,
Right in the middle.
Hi.
Oh.
and okay, Andrew's back. He froze for a second, but he's back now.
He froze like this for me, just full-on model pose. Welcome everybody. Last time we left our Relic Hunters, we had kind of cut away because our wonderful Mogar had caught a book that was thrown at him from Zakar and went straight into the book. Full sound effects and everything. The book closed, and what we had was Jamie was laying on the ground after, I believe, falling flat. And then talking
3
to
of my fingers back.
Yes, you do have 3 of your fingers back. I have to make sure you have the right ones. There you go. Yeah, these 3: pinky, left, and the FU finger. There we go.
That's my strong hand.
And then Jackie had created the fissure and just kind of stood there and watched everything take place, I assume. Xander was fishing around and trying to find a key, which he found, along with he found the item that was thrown at Android 17 and that had zapped some of his powers. And then Zakar, I'm gonna actually, before I go to where I was gonna go, Zakar, after you threw the book, I didn't get your reaction. So you threw the book, you were still in a little bit of a rage. You had calmed down a little bit, but you'd throw the book, said, hey, you do your trial, I've done mine. It hit Mogar caught it, he got zooped, and then what are you saying?
Immediate panic would set in, and then I would get off of the ground and bolt towards the book to pick it up.
Okay, roll me a d6, please.
It's a 2.
Oof.
It's a 2. So as you're running after, I will say you get to the book, but your momentum carries you so much that you're able to grab the book, but you drop it. As you drop it, Jamie, will you roll me a d6, please?
That's a big one, boss.
Ooh. Okay. So as you drop the book, as you fumble the book flies and smashes Jamie right in the face.
Oh boy.
As it smashes Jamie in the face, the book opens and bye-bye, Jamie. Jamie goes.
So, as he kind of like throws the book at me, or however it got thrown to me, I want to say, guys, at bleeding in high school, not, and then. And then whenever I'm in the book, the first word that comes out is football.
So, at this point, Zakar, you're on the ground, you're discombobulated. The book now has 2 people. The book is laying on the ground where Jamie was. Jackie, what do you want to do?
I want to... I want to start to go after the book also, about the same time as the car does, just kind of like...
So you see all that, you're still running toward the book. What the book hits Jamie, you look at it, what are you doing? Are you still going to go after it?
Well, I'm going to stop and
just kind of
not get near it.
Okay.
This book be eating people.
Yeah. Xander, you have picked up the key and this object. Will you please roll me a d6?
God. 4.
A 4?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. As you have both the key and this object, this object starts to glow. And it glows a parade of colors. Yes, and it starts to shake in your hand, and I say all of you, Zakar and Jackie, along with Xander, you 3 hear from this object, release. It's a voice you've never heard before, and it just says release. Very loudly, by the way.
And what is this coming from again?
The object that Jason had thrown at 17, and it's now in Ryan or Xander's hands.
I'm going to. Go ahead.
No, I mean the last time the last time I did this, Gaia appeared. So I looked to the other 2. I go, do I let it go?
I'm gonna look at the book. I'm gonna look back at what you have in your hand. I'm gonna look back at the book one more time. Shrug my shoulders. We just lost 2 of our teammates. Why not?
Yeah, why the hell not?
Okay. All right.
So you release? As you release, we're gonna jump to Mogar.
Awesome.
This does not have correlation, by the way. I felt that was a good segue. Mogar, you last time you remember, you were trying to help Zakar. You caught the book and then you blacked out. So as you're waking up, you open your eyes, and around you, you are in a I'd say a very unfamiliar place. It looks kind of like a rundown theater. You see a bunch of seats. They look kind of covered in cobwebs and whatnot. You see, it looks like a stage in front of you, and you're sitting in what is one of the broke down theater seats.
What did that drunk Russian do to me?
Fuck you.
Will you please roll me a d6? A 4. Okay. So, as you were sitting there kind of looking around, very confused at what the drunk Russian did to you, the curtains on the stage that are tattered, and they start to open up. And behind the curtains, you see a very, very large figure. Probably standing around, I'd say probably around 12 to 14 foot tall, completely covered in gold, and just standing there staring at you.
Ugh.
Very monstrous figure. Kind of grotesque a little bit, but...
I'm really glad I'm not there, because I would roll to
You would roll to what?
be uncomfortable.
No. What are you doing, Mogar?
Roll for cringe.
So, I mean, since I'm in a theater, I'm just gonna sit down and just wait for the performance.
You're just gonna stare at this golden beast of a person?
Yep.
Roll me another d6, please.
It's a showdown.
A 6. Awesome. This figure sees you not really moving, just kind of relaxing, and he takes a step forward out from beyond the curtains, and he's at the edge of the stage now. It only takes him about 2 steps to get there, 2 or 3, and you literally see him just peering at you, and he raises up his hands, and he drops them down. As he drops them down, on every edge of the theater that you're in, flames start to erupt.
Ooh.
No words.
Oh, this is an awesome play.
Are you doing anything?
Did you not hear me?
No, I heard you. I just wasn't sure if you were actually moving or doing anything.
No, I'm just gonna be like, oh, dude, this is an awesome play.
Alright, so as you're lounging there, very proud of you, by the way. As you're lounging there, you hear from behind you, from the balcony above, you hear screams. Just very deadly, like, in pain screams. And I was gonna say, that's all you hear from behind you in the balcony.
Shh! A play's going on!
Roll me a d6.
Oh my god, I cannot, that's all.
A 6?
Yeah.
Alright, so as you try to shush the potentially dying person on the balcony, you hear more wailing from the balcony, and you are able to, since you did roll a 6, you're able to kind of dodge step out of the way as a body comes flying from the balcony and lands right next to the seat. Just poof, and it's dead. It's just a dead husk.
Yo, I thought the plays were supposed to stay on the stage, but this is really interactive. I like it.
Are you turned around looking up the balcony, or are you still looking forward?
Well, I'm just, like, sweeping the area.
Okay. You notice that up on the stage, as you looked around and you were sweeping the area, the giant golden figure is now gone. You do not see him anywhere.
Oh, that was a cool disappearing act.
Please roll me a d6. 5. Okay. You're doing freaking awesome today. So as you're still sweeping the area, you notice the golden being is gone. You hear several voices. The screaming has stopped. There's still flames around you, but you hear a voice come from the balcony. Patience, you have learned, but obvious you are not.
Shh, there's a play going on.
Please roll me one more d6.
Jesus.
Even if
What
this
is
isn't
going
what you're supposed to be doing, I am the proud human you right now.
You rolled a 6.
I don't know what's going on tonight.
Okay. As you're standing there, still shushing as people are around you dying and yelling at you, you feel a grasp around your ankle.
Well,
Oh shit.
say please.
You just say, "Oh shit," you're not doing nothing.
Oh yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen next. So yeah,
It's hey, just tell me what you want to do.
just gonna be like, just let go.
As you look down at what is grasping your ankle, you see it is a very muscular golden hand around your ankle.
Oh, I don't think this is a play.
You hear above you. It's not. And about that time, roll me
I
2d6.
didn't hear what you said.
Oh, you didn't?
No.
Oh shit. Alright, so behind you, Sarah, all you hear is it's not. And roll me 2d6 and give me the total separately.
A 5 and a 3.
A 5 and a 3?
Yes, sir.
Okay, dokie. First, again, the ankle is still grasped. You notice the husk that had landed in the seat next to you earlier is still there, but it is actually, you recognize this husk.
Okay.
This person looks like the dead body of Jamie.
Sorry, can we... What?
Did
It
you
looks
not
like
hear me?
a dead body of me?
Yes. Yes.
You're
So-
gonna... Okay. Okay.
Just wait your turn, Jamie.
I see you.
So you notice this husk looks identical to Jamie, and the hand around your ankle begins to pull you the opposite direction. What do you want to do?
I'm gonna fight the hand and just get in front of the husker.
So you're gonna fight the
Jamie.
hand that leads.
Yes.
Okay. As you're, so are you going after Jamie, or are you just fighting the hand?
Right now, I'm just fighting the hand to get free.
Okay, roll me a d6.
Just one?
Fight them.
Yeah, just one. Did you get my play on words? There you go.
Nice.
Excuse me. 4. Okay, so let me roll my little dice here. Roll again, please.
Why don't you roll normal size dice?
A 5.
Yeah.
Roll again.
Motherfucker.
God dang it! Roll again. Last time. We matched this time.
She did that on the table, please.
No.
She said,
I'll give it to you this time because we keep matching. Anyway, so as the hand is trying to pull you, you're fighting with it. You feel 2 hands on your shoulders.
Can I immediately turn around if I can?
You're fighting with the hand. If you were to turn around, you would basically give up to the hand on your ankle. This is your choice. Do you want to turn around? Or you want to keep fighting? You're being held from both ends.
Are you playing bagpipes?
So I'm trying to think back of what that voice said. Like, I've learned patience, good, but what was the second part of what they said? Observation, not so much.
Yep.
All right. Since I know that the gold guy has me by the ankle, I'm gonna let the ankle, and I'm gonna turn around to observe.
All right. As you turn around, you release fighting with your ankle or with the hand on your ankle, and you turn. You see this is Jamie holding you by the shoulders, pulling you. As this happens, Jamie releases because you see Jamie panics. Lets go. The hand around your ankle trips you, and you notice as you trip, the hand, it literally is what it is. It's just a very muscular golden arm from about the elbow up. That's all it is, holding your ankle. And it pulls you. As it pulls you, please roll me 2d6 and give me the total separately.
A 6 and a 2.
A 6 and a 2. Okay, so as it is pulling you, you are able to free yourself. You slide across the floor a little bit, and you're now in the aisle. Your 2 is not going to help you, though. As you hit this aisle, you see from below you, the hand has scurried off. You see the giant golden being running full force at you. He obviously doesn't have one of his arms, it's elbow, but he is running full force at you, and you're on the ground. What do you want to do?
I would like to kick up and charge at him.
Right. As you kick up, you hear from where Jamie was, the husk of Jamie, "Help!"
Gonna immediately like jab step and change directions and go straight for the husk.
You're going towards Jamie now. Roll me another d6.
That landed on my pen, but 5.
5?
Yep.
Alright, so as you turn directions, begin running at the husk of Jamie, you are blindsided. Not by the golden person, but you feel a hand around your throat. And you feel lifted, and you can see this person. It is your mother.
Hey, Mom!
As she is standing there holding you by your throat, she looks up at you and goes, "You did learn patience, but don't trust." And she squeezes a little tighter around your throat, and she finishes her sentence by saying the obvious. As she does, she continues squeezing. You take 4 damage and you black out.
Oh. Love you too.
My guy.
Now we are going to jump to Jamie, the other person in the book. So Jamie,
I'm glad you did well, Kyle, because yeah.
So Jamie.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so you were laying on the ground, you wake up and you say, what was it, football?
Yeah. I played cheerleader, not, and then
oh my god. So, okay, as you wake up, your vision clears, and you are in what looks like a very, even for you, looks like a very high-tech, wealthy, feels like a space. There is literally nice fancy couches lined up along the wall. This is a huge room. It's got mirrors everywhere, just what you would expect of a multi-billion-dollar just room. And you wake up and you are laying on the floor.
I'm immediately gonna and start looking around.
Okay, as you look around, you don't see anyone. You don't even see anything you recognize. You just see fanciness.
Are there windows?
No, only mirrors.
No. Mirrors. Okay, then I'm gonna stop and look into one of the mirrors.
As you look into one of the mirrors, you see yourself, but whereas you take full on pride of how you look, your fanciness, always having to look or wanting to look beautiful. You have scars all along your face. Your hair is a mess. It looks like a 5-year-old has taken scissors to it. Your clothes are raggedy. It looks like you are a bum on the street in your reflection.
Okay.
What
Jamie?
is your reaction?
It looks appalled, but as I kind of like soak in how awful I'm looking into the mirror and be like, well, still is a car.
please restate that last sentence.
To the mirror and stay still looking at the car.
Still
Not a
looking
nice
better than
dude.
the car.
He's not a nice guy.
Oh my gosh. Okay, so as you do this, so you kind of accept that you look extremely disheveled, right?
And I have to.
As you say this, please roll me a d6.
3.
A 3?
3.
Alright, so as you're looking this, kind of making your little quip to yourself, you hear shuffling behind you, but you do not see it in the reflection of the mirror.
Look anyway, because that's some weird vampire.
As you turn around, you see 2 figures, and you instantly recognize both these figures. One's female, one's male, and this is your mother and your father.
Oh shit.
Ooh. I thought you two were dead. Am I hallucinating? Is this a dream?
As you ask them questions, they don't say a word. They come up to you. They kind of shuffle up to you fairly quickly. As they do, they both embrace you in a hug.
Oh, well. Sure, I will hug them. They cut out.
You froze hard.
Dang it. I said I'm going to return the hug.
You're going to return that to both of them, just like group hug?
Yep. I love parents.
As you do, you're, like I said, you hug both of them, and they both whisper in your ear, "We love you, son."
Oh.
I love you too.
As you say that, another figure you hear from the side of you, "Don't lie to your parents."
Uh-oh. Who?
What?
This figure steps forward as Felix. Felix steps forward and goes, "Do not lie to your parents."
No, I'm good at lying. If I'm trying to lie, you would.
Andrew, you're spotty as shit.
I figured. He basically said, I'm not lying. I'm really good at lying. I'm going to lie. You wouldn't know.
Felix chuckles and looks directly at you and goes, "I raised you to lie.
Ooh.
Don't lie to your parents."
Listen here, Felix. You're getting a little for your britches. I state to you again, I love my family.
As Felix is now right upon you guys, you're still embracing both your parents, and he pushes both your parents away, gets literally within inches of your face, and embraces you in a hug.
Turn hug because I like Felix too.
You're gonna give Felix a hug back?
Is it a return or an? I guess that's accept. Accept the hug.
Yeah, accept the hug.
Yeah.
So as you hug Felix back, you go to squeeze, and he literally just falls to ash.
Ooh.
You now look around the room. The whole room is disheveled now. It's not the fancy room that you were once in. The couches are now like park benches that have been burnt and broken. There's looks like there's trash everywhere. It looks like a street corner. And then and you kind of look around, the walls are now buildings. And you can kind of see down this streetway a little bit. On the walls are spray painted your name and broke, poor, just all sort of just really bad, disgraceful words and your name all over these walls.
Ew. I did a pin drop, and hopefully this isn't true.
Okay. You cut out, and I heard "I dig pig drop," and
Yep.
I hope this isn't true.
Yep. He basically said, "I apparently did to make opinion drop."
You see a flyer kind of rustling past you, and it hits your foot.
Can I grab it?
Yeah, roll me d6.
Oh no. Basic competency rolls, my weakness. Yay, I got a 5!
Alright, you were able to pick up this, what looks like a flyer, and on it, you see in big letters, or in big bold print, new owner of Zeta Systems takes over. And on it is a big, like a picture right there, smiling as big as you can see Xander's face.
Ooh. Damn. Well, I don't know what horrible they're trying to show me, but this is really scary.
As you're reading this, a feeble old man with a cane, he's walking past you, and he looks up. Hey, Sonny, you're that disgraced fella. And he kind of hobbles over next to you, and he pokes you with his cane.
Disgraced one, speaking. How can I help you?
I can't believe that you let him take over for you.
Oh, I let him? Oh.
You look at this old man. You recognize this old man as Felix.
What?
Holy
Felix?
shit.
Are you because ashes, or are we in the future? I'm just a little confused.
And this old man, he pokes you again. He goes, "Future? No, you did this. You let my son take over." And then you see him start to hobble away.
I'm sorry. What? I like. Hey,
Are you gonna stop him?
I'm gonna him. Don't hobble. I've got some questions.
You just are. So are you grabbing the old man?
Just walking behind, rude to grab people.
So you're walking behind him. Felix is hobbling off. What do you want?
Did you say I let you run over?
Yeah. You were so upset. You were so upset about everything the Relic Hunters were doing. Whenever he confronted you and found out that I was his father, he demanded control of your company, and you just gave it to him.
Yes, give it to him. This neck doesn't cut out. JB's going to inner monologue to himself, and he says, "Better not about generosity."
You said better not bullshit about generosity?
Not be some shit generosity.
Ugh.
The old man finally he stops hobbling down the street, turns around, straightens up, holds his cane out to you. It literally transforms into what looks like Zebus's staff, but it now looks like it has it looks like various vines and barbed wire all the way wrapped around the staff. The bottom of it looks like it's a railroad spike, and the top, instead of having a Z on it, it actually looks kind of like a little bit of a Tesla coil, only it sprouts out. It starts to Tesla coil, and then it sprouts out into what looks like an electric storm-esque of metal and just spikes.
Is he pointing it at me, or is he like holding it out to me?
He's pointing it at you.
Oh, is it the end or the tree end?
It is the tree end.
Okay, I'm gonna just take Brigham out of my little bit. I'm gonna be like, it's rude to point.
He still has, like I said, he's fully standing up, and you see him again slough off the skin and turn into Zebus. And he's standing there pointing his staff at you, and he goes, "Do you accept your fate?"
I've never really been one for fate. This is your bit. Not gonna promise I won't try and stop it.
Roll me a d6.
Big
1.
Ooh. All right. So as
Hi guys, it was a pleasure knowing you. I hope a wonderful time.
As you say this, as you blink, before you could even blink, you see Zebus twirl with the staff and right across the side of your head, and you black out.
Oof.
All right. Now we're gonna jump back to Xander, Jackie, and the car. What did I do last time? I don't even remember what I did earlier in the episode.
I believe I poofed out somewhere.
No, that's what it was. No, you released. You released you had the key in one hand, and you released this as this object starts to float in front of you. It floats up a little bit. All three of you see this. A large flash of black light emanates from the object, blinding all three of you.
Okay.
As it does, you guys take a minute to kind of come back to. Will all three of you please roll me a d6?
Sure, boss. 6.
Ooh, awesome. 5, awesome. 5, awesome. You guys are not instantly back, but as you kind of shake it off fairly quickly, as you shake off the temporary blindness, you notice you're not in the on the Monster Island anymore. You kind of look around, and it seems like all three of you are in pretty close proximity, and it seems like you're in some sort of a room. In the room, you see 2 beds behind you. One looks kind of smaller, and then the other one looks pretty large, smaller, and it's very, very neat, very, very well kept. There's a nice rug on the floor, and it looks like the room's split right down the middle, because the other side of the room is dirty, just not well kept at all. The bed looks like it's been broken. There's on the nice side of the room, it looks like there's maybe a chemistry set of some sort, and you see the door kind of sitting there, and there's the room is in 2 different shades of blue.
Okay.
What all three of you see this, by the way. You guys are kind of standing, and you see each other, you see the room, kind of don't really know where you're at or what's going on. Xander, you do still have the key, though.
Okay.
Release, it said. This'll be fun, we said. Great. Just wonderful.
Yeah. As I look around the room, does the door have a door handle, or is it just like a keyhole?
It has a handle.
Does it have a keyhole?
Not on this side, no.
I'll start examining the messy side of the room.
Okay. Roll me a d6.
That is a perfect 5.
Perfect 5? Heck
Yeah.
yeah. As you go to kind of like, are you scrounging around the bed?
Yeah.
Well, obviously it's really dirty, like really
Mm-hmm.
not well kempt. There's dirty socks. There's literally looks like spit cups and just horribly taken care of. Yeah, it's horrible. Like you look around, you smell a stench. You will with a 5-year-old, you will find what looks like a half of a pendant, and it's half of what looks like a diamond shape. At least this part of it kind of looks it's one half of a hole is what it looks like.
Xander, Jackie, look what
Yeah.
I found. And I'm gonna show them. I'm gonna like walk over to them and show them the pendant. Well, the half that I found.
Right.
This was over there in the dirty side of the room. It was in the midst of the sheets. Do you think the other piece could be on this side?
I mean, it's split down the middle, and I'm going to look at Jackie and I go, I don't suppose why it wouldn't be, right?
Jackie's just
Jackie's
stunned, just like,
frozen.
oh!
Oh, wait, did Robin freeze?
I don't know.
Robin froze.
Robin froze. Okay.
That is the most beautiful face
I know it.
ever. Oh, there we
There
go.
she is.
There she is.
God.
Welcome back, Robin.
Yeah, Jesus.
What is your reaction?
I kind of look closely at it. So, where'd you find that?
I found it over there on the messy side of the room within the bed sheets. It seems to have some significance, and I'm going to look around and see the split and the different color coordinations.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna immediately start heading over to the clean bed.
Okay.
I will assist her.
Will
And-
both of you please roll me a d6?
And I want to take like one of the tucked in corners at the bottom.
Okay.
I want to take one of the corners and just mess it up.
Oh, you just want to like fluff it?
Yeah.
Both of you rolled a 6. Okay, as you fluff the corner, the room sounds like it gets a little angry, like it starts to shake a little bit.
Put it back. Put it back.
As you fluff the corner, but since you guys both did roll 6s, both of you 6s, you both see very nicely. Again, the bed is made up underneath the.
I hear it too.
Is it me?
Yeah, it might be you, sir.
I think it's you, boss.
Hello? Well, hello? Let me... Hello.
It might not be Josh.
Yeah, I just
I don't hear
unmuted.
it now.
Yeah, I don't
It's
hear
gone
it
now.
How is it?
Sounds like
Alright.
sounds in a movie.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
I'm here.
Are you?
Hello?
Hello.
Okay, it's gone now. Okay. Anyway, that was really freaking weird. It's gonna fit like it's really freaking weird that it's gonna work out like this. But so as you both see, that up kind of tucked slightly underneath the pillow, but it's still revealed, is the other half of that pendant. It's very, instead of being all kind of dark and I won't say rusted, but used, this is finely tuned. Looks like it's been polished recently.
Oh, look. And I grab it.
You grab it.
Yeah.
As you grab it, both parts start to shine.
Well, we've already made it this far. May as well. And I move my piece closer to Jackie's.
As the pieces come closer, you see, like that's why I said it was perfect. You see static in between both of them.
Okay.
You put them together.
Yeah, I'm still pushing my piece into it. I wasn't stopping.
Oh, okay. Jackie, what are you doing?
I'm gonna.
Okay.
Push it.
Xander, did you get out of the way?
Well, yeah, if there's static around, yeah, I'm gonna duck for cover.
So as the static and you guys both feel it kind of pulling towards each other.
Mm-hmm.
As they come together, you literally see just a flash of, it doesn't blind you, but a flash of basically electricity, and both of you guys, it pushes you back. It makes you release.
Mm-hmm.
Standing there floating in the air in this like a little electrical field, it looks like a little vial that has a small, looks like a DNA type strand in it, and it's blue.
Oh, so it's just floating there?
It is now. It's kind of just floating in air, and it's just a little pendant.
You know, it seems like this would be something that Mr. Free would know about.
Yes, I suppose we should take it back to him. And
I'm gonna reach.
Oh!
Wait, are both of you?
Yeah, we are!
Roll!
Oh, shit! Oh, no!
Jackie, what are you doing while they are rolling? What are you doing?
I'm just standing there kind of wishing that Mogul was here.
You're like, okay, so 6 and Xander, you rolled a 5.
5.
Out. Okay, so as you both reach, I forgot to roll my dice. I'm sorry.
Oh, we're rolling against something?
Yeah.
Oh, shit!
Alright. So as you both reach in, Zakar, since you tied my roll, you feel a little jolt in your hand, but it doesn't push you back. Now, Xander, you didn't beat my roll. So as you reach in for it, you both go for it, you get a substantially more severe jolt to your hand, and it knocks you back against the wall.
Are we still morphed?
No, everybody would be demorphed.
And
Damn.
I picture in the back of your head, you combo breaker. Fly backwards.
Wait, I got this. Hold on, I got the button for it. Continue.
Oh, God. It throws you back up against the wall. And as it does, it throws you pretty hard, but not enough to like break the wall or anything. And you do land in the garbage.
Oh, there it goes.
Of the.
Huh?
Of the.
Hello.
It's Kyle.
Josh is trying so hard to see if it's him.
No, maybe it's, I don't know who it is. Anyway,
let's continue. We'll figure it out.
Yeah. I'm just gonna continue. Anyway, you land in the garbage side of the room, Xander, and you land pretty on. You feel like your bottom kind of getting soaked by something, kind of a little wet.
Oh God!
You feel very scummy, kind of sitting in what is the corner of the room and whatnot.
Oh, I don't like this.
Could you roll me another d6, please, Xander?
They said there's spit cups over there too. Fuck.
Yep.
Oh.
You rolled a 5. Okay, as you kind of like assess yourself, you are able to kind of get up with little resistance. Like you're still, like I said, you're the seat of the seat of your pants is still wet. You're not sure from what you've got. Feels like gum on your shirt or something like that. But as you do get up, you stick your hand on something metal, and you hear a click as you stick your hand in it. What do you want to do? You rolled a 5, so
if it clicked, I'm not gonna move my hand out of the way. I'm just gonna look down and see what it is.
As you look down to see what it is, again, you heard a click. You look, and underneath your hand, you can see part of what looks like a broken toy. That's all you see. You can only see the part of a broken toy.
So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my hand placed down on it. With my other hand, I'm going to take it, and without lifting up the let's say it's the left hand, I'm going to put my other hand underneath it and bring it up like this.
As you do, a light starts to shine from this particular toy, and you feel a swirling under your hand.
No.
Okay.
What do you want to do?
Can I get stuff I want nor need for 300, Alex?
Oh God. Okay, I'm gonna keep my under it, but I'm going to lift my hand a little bit above the toy.
As you lift it, it releases all that was circling. As it does, all three of you see. By the way, Zakar, you are still reaching at this point. It happened fairly quickly, and I'll get to you what happened.
No, that's fine. I know all this. I know all this is happening at once.
Oh yeah. So as this release of energy and swirl, it literally starts to circle around the room, and all of you around both sides of the room. So it's, and all of you smell a foul odor, and start to feel a little funky, and you just smell, and it just, your eyes even water a little bit. Zakar, you were able to grab the
Vial.
The vial. Sorry, I had to swallow. You were able to grab the vial, and as you grab the vial, you feel a surge of energy, but you, at the same time, you feel torn.
Okay.
So, like, both sides of you are fighting against each other, but you feel a surge of energy. As all this goes on, the swirl around the room, and Xander, you were kind of up by this point because you said you've lifted it up.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Jackie, since Xander, you're a little, Zakar, you're a little preoccupied.
Yeah.
Jackie, you see a figure slowly develop behind, or very quickly actually, develop behind Xander.
Xander, look out.
Behind this person looks familiar to you, Jackie. And this figure, he's standing there. He is very, kind of seems, I won't say regal, but he's standing with very purpose. And let me grab it. Hold on. He is he's got kind of a flat top, looks like a mullet flat top. His hair is red. He has yellow skin with what looks like dirt and grime. And he's yellow and red. His whole suit, he's got red underwear on. And there's a split down his chest. And in the middle, it looks like half of the earth. I am Captain Pollution. How are you doing? And he lays his hand directly on your shoulder, Xander.
And
this is who's behind him.
Sorry.
Brody.
Yes. Okay, I know that. Yeah. Okay, that brings back some memories.
Yeah, buddy.
As Captain Pollution is gonna put his hand out. Xander, look out!
Xander, you have a little bit of a reaction time.
So at this point, I'm going to, if I would like to jump and do a 180 and basically jump and turn to look at him.
So you want to, like, okay, I imagine this because you're up, but you're like on your butt basically. So,
yeah.
So you want to just like wah.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll roll a d6.
Oh, that's a 6.
Oh, a 6.
Yeah.
All right, so you're able to do this little spinaroonie type, type move, and you're staring Pollution. I'm still gonna say you're on your knees because you spun, but you're kind of staring at the abdomen of Captain Pollution, but you're looking up at him, and he looks down at you and goes, "Thank you for releasing me. I didn't know I could be so free. Whew, that smells good." And he raises his arms, and you all get another wave of stench.
Ew.
Oh God, man.
Well, did we
about that time, all of you hear, hey, what happened? Are you guys in here? It's Kowalski's voice.
So, let me get this straight. I have the vial now?
Yeah, you're still, like, you have the vial, you feel empowered, but you're kind of fighting with yourself. Your light and dark side are fighting with each other.
Okay. Do I need to roll for, like, any kind of resistant checks or anything?
Not right now, just, I would say, what do you want to do?
I'm realistically right now, I would assume I would still be trying to fight, like, the feeling within me. Like, still trying to keep myself together because I feel myself being torn apart. You said, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
So yeah, I'm gonna try to like keep it together. I'm gonna try to fucking is it weakening me at all? Like if I'm trying to stand up from like, is it like crippling me at all? Like this power?
Nope.
Okay. While this feeling is like palpitating through my body, I'm going to make eye contact with Captain Pollution.
You're gonna make eye contact with him? He looks at you and goes, "Hey, you haven't lost your fight yet."
And I don't think I will. I think it's morphin' time.
He smells and goes, "Oh shit." Let me hear it.
Yeah, you want me to say it?
Let me hear it.
The hunt is on! Dual Relic unleashed!
Wow. As you call out, a swirl surrounds you, and you feel torn apart. Please roll me a d6.
I never thought I'd be doing this. My heart is...
Actually, roll me 2d6.
I just can't speak!
And tell me the total. And tell me the total separately.
Beamed right now. I hope you're ready.
Do what, Andrew?
I said you're about to be Kyle Beamed right now. I hope you're ready.
I know. What did you roll?
I thought you had a 2!
As you feel the power coursing through you, you release from the swirl. Jackie, Xander, you're not paying attention to what's going on behind you right now.
Not at all.
But Jackie, you see this, and where Zakar was standing, where he was fighting with himself, he looked like pumped. You see a small twig of a person about 4 foot tall, literally standing there with his hands out, covered in complete blueness, with a giant sword on his back, and it's kind of weighing him down a little bit.
What the heck?
What the fuck just happened to me?
This fuck.
So it looks like Zakar.
You could tell. Well, sort of.
Okay.
You could kind of, just because you've been around him enough, you could tell it's Zakar, but he's very minuscule. Looks very malnourished, for lack of a better word.
I am nervous out of qualifiers that took before you said yes.
Oh my god. When we get back to the pyramid, I'm gonna get you some protein.
Do I feel weak?
You feel I won't say weak. You feel less powerful than normal, but you feel 10 times smarter.
So with that increase in intelligence, would I happen to know if I could roll for it even, like exactly who this person is, if there are any weaknesses, and this
on Captain Pollution?
Yeah, and this massive data bank of fucking information that I have now, apparently.
Roll me a d6. Yeah. God damn. Excuse me.
It's the Jaeger speaking. That's a 5, sir.
It's the pollution. You rolled a 5?
Yeah.
Alright, immediately, kind of like a instant data bank or a targeting system, you would look, you still got the helmet on.
Yeah.
You would look through and it would literally scan, and you would see directly in the center of Captain Pollution's chest, you would see a where it would pinpoint a weak point. Before you do anything, Xander, roll me a d6, please.
Off the table. Oh, that's a 6. That's a lightning
Roll a
bolt,
6. Okay. You get one free action real quick before I do this.
I'm going to look up at Captain Pollution, and I'm going to say, I know Captain Planet. Does that make you a friend or a foe?
He looks down at you, and he looks like he's getting ready to do something. You ask this question, he goes, Captain Planet, that douche nozzle? And he literally zips. As he zips, Zakar, you're able, obviously not to keep up with him physically, but you literally follow him. And you see him zipping around the room.
Okay.
Alright. Well, all three of you roll me a d6. Actually, will all 5 of you roll me a d6?
Okay, that's a 4 for me, sir.
4, 2, 3. Okay. 6. Oh god, 1. Okay. So okay, I'll explain this. So 5, 4, 3, 2, and 6, right? Okay. Alright, so Zakar, you're still able to follow him and you see him bounce around. The other 2, you guys literally lose sight of him. You can smell him still, but you lose complete sight of him. Zakar, you see him bolt through the door, but the door does not break. It literally seems like he phases through the door, and then you lose sight of him. As you lose sight of him, you feel, now that he's gone, all of you take a breath of fresh air, and as you do, you feel a little odd, Zakar.
Okay.
Your hand starts to feel a little different, and it feels like something's starting to appear in it.
Okay, I'm gonna stare down at my palm.
Okay, you're still morphed.
Yeah.
Keep in mind. So as you stare down at your palm, a small light begins, and then, and your grimoire is back in your hand.
I guess this thing's gonna follow me everywhere that I go.
On the cover of it, where the symbol normally is, the symbol has looked like it's shifted to the bottom left, and writing starts to appear on the front.
Okay, what does it say?
The writing on the front. The writing on the front starts to literally. It's very crude writing, but on the front of the book says, "Challenges completed. Return imminent." And then the book starts to shake slightly.
All right. So the book is still closed, but the writing appears on the front, correct?
Uh-huh. And it's temporary writing. Literally, it writes itself, and then about 3 seconds later, it erases itself.
What kind of Harry Potter shit is
I was
this?
just about to say, what kind of Tom Riddle fuckery is this?
So it says, "Return imminent. Captain Pollution phased through the door."
He's gone.
Okay, so as all this is happening, as I see Captain Pollution phase through the door, I'm going to get on the comms and relay to Jackie and Xander that Captain Pollution phased through the door. I've lost track of him after that. And then after I send that message to both of them, the grimoire appears in my hand, and I see the writing.
Yep. They're in the room. You're still in the same room.
Oh, we're still okay. I thought.
Yeah. I was like.
Okay, I thought there was. I thought there was some distance. My bad.
Oh no, you're good. You're good.
Okay.
No, you're good. Zakar, I see you. Hi. It's all good though.
Because I didn't know the scale of the room. That was the problem.
Oh no, you're fine. You're fine. Oh
Okay.
wait. To clarify, this is Kyle and Dean's room from season 1.
Yes.
Like your character wouldn't know that, but you guys know this. This is Kyle and Dean's room.
Yes.
You guys are in the castle.
Yes.
Here, I will say that. You will find out here shortly, but yes.
Wow. So it says return imminent, and then I'm going to just say aloud, I think it's time for us to go. Do we want to stay around here any longer?
Well, didn't we hear Kowalski?
Yeah, I did.
You too.
You hear over? Yeah, I'm here. Are you still here?
You too.
We're here.
You too. Take care
Where
of
are
that.
you?
About that time, Zakar, the book opens.
Oh yeah, I was gonna open it actually.
Oh, do you? Okay, I'll let you open.
Yeah,
it.
no. After they were gonna go, after I told them to investigate, I was gonna. What was going to happen?
Okay.
What I had planned. No, I'm saying this isn't good. I love you, Josh.
I love you too.
I was going to send them to do the investigating and whatnot, and then I was going to open the grimoire solo. But this works too. Rolling now. That's a 5.
Okay, so you
Please.
open the book.
Tell me I'm about to be shot out this.
As you're not. As you open the book, Kyle rolled high enough that all of a sudden you see Kyle's head literally just pop out of the book, and you see him kind of thrown out of the book, and he lands gracefully on the nice folded bed.
You say
What
Kyle?
is this?
Or not Kyle, sorry.
Mogar?
Mogar, sorry. I was looking at Kyle, and with all this mixture, I apologize. Mogar lands on the bed.
Yeah.
That was almost really bad. I am sorry. Mogar lands on the bed.
Freelance.
About
You better do that
Four
bed
s-
real quickly, otherwise the room will get mad at you.
about
by the
4
way.
seconds later, the grimoire starts to shake in your hand. Do you hold on?
Yes, I do.
You do. As it starts to shake in your hand, an arm pops out. Literally, just it's still
Wait.
in the book.
How many fingers does this arm have?
It's got all 5 fingers.
I'm
Okay,
gonna.
good. There is a chance that it may or may not be me.
I will drop the grimoire, and then I'm gonna say, Jackie, Xander, I think Jamie's in the book.
As you drop the grimoire, it hits the ground, and the rest of Jamie's torso pops out, but only the torso. So Jamie is half in the book, passed out, by the way.
Oh,
Huh.
God.
Slumped over, unconscious. It's like,
This is insanely awkward. I don't think we have the time to wonder why Jamie's halfway out of the book and knocked out. And I'm gonna, even in my form, I'm gonna try to lift Jamie out of the grimoire.
Roll me a d6, but roll me with disadvantage.
So okay, yeah, I gotta roll twice. Yeah.
Yep, and take the lower.
First roll the lightning bolt.
Oh no, roll me a 1, please.
Another lightning bolt.
Ah, son of a fruit nugget. Anyway, okay, so as you go to pull Jamie out, how are you doing this? I've got to ask.
With both of my little feeble hands.
Are you just trying to pull?
Yeah, like foot planted on the edge of the book and kind of like trying to hoisting up like full Nelson style.
As you're pulling, Jamie's slowly coming out of there, but it doesn't look like there's making very much progress.
Can I get some help here, guys? I'm not feeling too strong right now.
Xander, Jackie, what do you guys want to do? Mogar, you're still passed out on the bed.
I want to kind of make sure that Mogar is good.
Oh, he's passed out on a comfy bed. He looks fine.
Yeah. Okay. He's breathing. Okay.
So
And I
you're,
turn and go over and
you're gonna go help. Roll me a d6, please.
Suki Blitz. Oh.
2. As you go over, and how are you doing this? Are you grabbing Jamie or are you grabbing Zakar? Keep in mind Zakar's like 4'3" right now.
yeah, I'm gonna put one hand around Jamie's arm and then one hand on one of Zakar's to kind of brace him.
You rolled a 2. He moves a little bit further, but he's still a majority in the book.
Damn it.
Xander, you see all this happening, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
What are you doing?
Jamie's unconscious.
Yes, and halfway in the book, and both people are having a time pulling Jamie out.
man, making me feel fucking shit, and I ain't even conscious.
I suppose I'll go help.
Oh, that would be the peachy
I
thing.
dislike you too.
You're not awake. Shut up, Jamie.
And I'm going to get a hold of Jamie, and I'm just basically going to get like underneath the arms and try to lift up.
Roll me a d6. If I have
Your leg.
5.
a 5, okay, a 5 is enough. As Xander grabs underneath the armpits and pulls, you all 3 pull Jamie out of the book. As Jamie flies out of the book, Jamie miragically, that'll work. I like that word. Miragically lands on the other bed, the broken, dirty, disgusting bed.
Oh, he's not gonna like that when he wakes up.
Jamie instantly wakes up. This is what happens when you roll a 1, by the way.
I lower my eyes open very slowly, and I kind of, what do I see? Immediately open my eyeballs.
Are you looking to your left or right?
You were the one that consciously. I don't know how I'm looking.
How do you want to? Well, I'll let you. Do you want to look left or right?
Left.
You see what looks like an open coffee cup of chew spit filled to the brim. like
Okay.
barely teetering on the bed.
I'm just going to immediately, like I've seen Hider in the corner, just like put whatever I'm next to and myself off the bed while
Oh, so
going,
you're
just...
Okay. So since you looked to your left and saw this, and you try to push yourself off the bed, you push yourself into the wall. As you hit the wall, the thing that was behind you on the right side
Ew.
flattens up against your back, and you hear a flat up against your back.
They're frozen for a moment.
I can't hear you. I just heard frozen for a moment.
Took a deep...
Oh, you took a deep breath? Oh, you took a deep breath. You get a very foul smell in your nose.
What the fuck?
And the cup of dip spills the other way. As this is happening, Mogar, you gently come to come to. You are awake and you look around you. The book on the ground closes itself, Zakar. As it closes, you demorph.
Oh shit.
As you
Wow.
demorph, the pendant floats in front of you and drops onto the book, soaking into the book.
Okay, as it soaks into the book,
Freeze.
I'm going to open the pages again to see if a new symbol has popped up or if any new writing.
As you open the book, you hear, or as you pick up the book before you even open it, you hear over the intercom, hey, can you guys come downstairs? This ain't the pyramid.
I'll stop for a moment. Yeah, we'll be there.
Are you guys all here?
Why are you country all of a sudden? That's me.
Didn't mean to be country. Sorry, the Elcon must have taken over the dang place.
Oh, okay.
The spirit of Elcon took over.
He's in the radio system, so hey.
Who's nearest to Mogar right now?
That would actually nobody. The closest people would be them three, all in kind of a huddle-ish, and then on the opposite side, across from you, would be Jamie. You're in a bed alone.
I'm gonna be like, Xander, come pinch me.
I shuffle over. I'm still holding the toy, by the way.
Okay, you see the toy. The toy is not actually a toy. It's looks like a broken in half, I'd say a can that looks like it was filled with goop, what was it?
Slime.
There we go. Filled with old molded slime.
Then I'm gonna toss that to the dirty side,
Yeah.
and then I'm gonna shuffle over and then just pinch.
You're gonna pinch Mogar.
Yeah.
All right, roll me d6.
Just him or me?
Just Xander.
Okay.
3. As you pinch him a little too hard, and Mogar, you feel it.
Ow, ow, ow. Okay, I'm awake. Okay, this is not a test. This is not a dream. I'm back. Why are we in Kyle and Dean's room?
All of you hear this,
I don't.
by the way.
I don't know.
I would
Well.
just like to...
I
Like-
opened my fist to the thing and it transported us here, and there was Captain,
Captain Poo Poo.
that guy, and then Zakar transformed into a 4-foot blue Relic Hunter, and then Captain Poo Poo left, and then Kowalski says we're not in the pyramid anymore.
That's concerning me because Castle Drac was destroyed. So this room shouldn't be here. So how in the hell is this possible?
Time
I'm gonna
travel.
look-
And why
towards
is Zakar... You said Zakar was a short blue guy?
Not
I
He
was.
was really skinny too.
So-
really.
So
Zakar's like, I was.
Yeah,
so
there-
after Mogar says why I'm gonna look towards the door and go, yeah, Kowalski, why are we here?
Zakar, go ahead and speak.
Yeah, I morphed. There was like a little vial, like a DNA helix in it. I was
As soon as he says that,
I was really smart. I was really smart too.
Wolgar's gonna scream at the top of his lungs. He's like, "The dual relic!"
Whenever he starts screaming, I'm gonna like little girl in the schoolyard.
Oh gosh. Alright, so Xander, you asked Kowalski, what are you guys doing here, correct?
Yeah.
Kowalski comes back over. I'm not saying his line. Get down here.
His line.
You don't hear nothing.
Okay. I guess we better get downstairs, guys.
Also, Kowalski, be careful. The villain is still on the loose.
The villain?
Captain
Captain
Pollution.
Boo
Poo-poo.
Love it! I freaking love it!
I love that that's what we're calling.
Captain Poo Poo?
Pollution?
Pollution,
maybe?
yeah.
I don't know.
No, please. I can't.
He came out of a tin can of molded slime.
You hear God dang it. You hear Kowalski come over to the comms again. He goes, that's not a villain. It's just a bad relic.
A relic? Yeah, that's on the comms. Like, a relic?
Yeah. I'll explain.
Relic.
Fine, yeah, we'll be down. Yeah.
You're taking too long. Trapdoor!
Um,
And then you all hear a big thump, and the floor literally opens up, just and all of you, even on the whole room, just goes. As it drops, you guys all feel like you're sliding down a slide.
Oh, wonderful.
The only one I need to make me a roll is Jamie.
I figured as much. On the table would be lovely. Hey, don't ever guess what I rolled for the A fucking 1.
You rolled a 1. So as you all are kind of sliding down this very intricate tube of systems, Jamie, you were sliding as well, but since you rolled a 1, you are sliding, and you slide a little bit faster than the rest of them, because you would have been the last one down, or last one in the tube, being on the far end of the room. As you are, you speed up. As you do, you take out each one of them on your way. So all of you come close to the end, and you were all in a very jumbled up pile of yourselves and roll out into the dining room. Just everybody in a clump. Just
Ow.
And if any of you guys touched me, I assume you are now gross.
Yes, everybody is now covered in bleh.
Kowalski, I'm going to kick your ass.
Yeah, me too.
Stupid penguin.
I smell like ass.
You hear Kowalski's voice over the intercom. I'm not there. I'm here, but I'm not there. There's somebody else that wants to talk to you.
Still gonna kick your ass.
As you all kind of gain your bearings and stuff, stand up. You guys are in the dining room. At the end of the dining table, you see a very fancy mirror. In the mirror appears a face.
Hey, Dad.
He looks at all of you and goes, "Well, hello. Looks like we're back. Jason must have found a way to stabilize the pyramid."
So how did you get trapped back in there?
"Oh, I'm not trapped." And you see a hand in the mirror point, and his face fades, and he walks out of the kitchen. He goes, "Oh, I'm right here.
Hey, Dad.
There's everybody's around here now." So
wait, everyone?
Everyone. I have been not cured, but I have been helped. So there's not exactly all good people in here. But I believe Jason fixed the stability problem.
Where's Jason now?
we haven't seen him since he and he kind of looks down a little bit and he goes, yeah, since the whole fight with Android.
Could it be that him and the android somehow managed to find a solution to the relic siphoning in the pyramid?
I believe so. That's why we're back. He took a little device with him, and it was supposed to funnel.
Wait a minute. From what Mogar has told us, this castle shouldn't exist. Are you telling me the pyramid was the castle the entire time?
No. As far as I know, the pyramid was a portion of the castle and held the memories at its core. Most creations, relics, or things that have relic energy store relic memories, and the castle, just like everything, has relic memories stored in it.
As soon as he finishes saying that, I'm gonna look at Zakar and go, do you still have the dual relic on you?
No, it was it melded into the grimoire.
Okay, out of character, I thought that was the pendant, not the vial. I thought you still had
the pendant turned into the vial. As you say grimoire, the grimoire appears in your hand.
See? Look, and then I'm going to open it.
You are going to open it?
Yeah.
As you go to open it, roll me a d6.
Don't pull a me.
Oh, there they are.
Where'd it go? He's like, where'd it go?
I was just literally fucking playing with her, rotating them. That'd be a 3, sir.
It would be a 3. Okay, I got to write this down. Because as you open it, literally, you see, as soon as you open it, all of the slots are filled.
Mm.
All of the pendants. The pendants are I guess I could call them not pendants, but the placeholders, basically, for lack of a better term. Mm. They all shift deeper into the book. The book starts to glow. You black out, and that is the end of our episode.
What the fuck?
Oh,
what the fuck?
What the hell? Wow.
Okay. I'll take it. I will take it.
How's it going?
Fucking wonderful.
Welcome to Relic Roundtable. Does anybody have any questions?
What would have happened if I rolled like good rolls whenever I was using the dual relic?
You would have turned into pure since you rolled 2 bottom ones, you got super smart and really weak.
Yeah.
If you would have rolled if you would have rolled 1 high, 1 low, it would have been it would have probably been just normal you with a little adjustment. Or if you would have rolled double high, it would have been super bulky and dumb.
Oh, hell yeah. That would have been fucking hilarious.
Ryan, you look like you have a question.
Yeah, I wonder what my question would be, Josh.
I have no clue. What is your question?
Felix?
What about him?
It's apparently my father that I haven't been able to recognize that he's my father?
Nope. He is your father. But no, you haven't recognized him. You haven't seen your father in a long time. You told me that about your backstory.
Yep, I did.
On top of that, Felix has, and I have said along, has had everything. He has told certain people that he used to be what was it? Not a geographer. Yeah. He's told people that. Hello. I heard the phone ring and I had to say hello.
Hello.
Does anybody have any other questions?
Yeah, so what were the items that Mogar and Jamie both got for passing their tests?
I'm not exactly sure Jamie's is.
I don't have it written down. Off the top of my head, they had the slots in the book. I had one of them was it had several. It looked like a one of the things you play marbles with.
A jack.
Yeah, it was a bigger jack, if I remember right. That was one, and then the other one, I don't remember what the other one was. But since you guys took your trials in the grimoire, basically against your choices, something happened and they were filled.
Gotcha.
So, it doesn't mean you passed your test. It just means something happened. By the way, Kyle, you did pass your test. Jamie didn't pass your test.
I knew. My guy failed.
But
I don't
this
even
is
know.
out of game
Four.
knowledge.
Didn't get it.
Oh,
Who needs brain? We have
God.
power of hitting things really hard. Well, see,
Yeah.
in the last season, that's what I did. And I played like that. I wouldn't say I was dumb, but Jason was definitely the powerhouse. And fucking Zakar is not necessarily the strongest. He's not. He is strong. Don't get me wrong. I mean, all of us are strong in some respect.
Mm-hmm.
But fucking, whenever you're like 4 feet tall and super smart, I'm like,
Yep.
huh. Well, okay, this is fine.
You became a Lex Luthor Oompa Loompa.
I know, and that's what really like shooketh me to the core. Now that you describe it that way, don't ever say those combination of words.
He said Lutha Loompa.
The Lutha
Loompa
Loompa. One question is, how far along the story are you?
We are. Well,
That's
this
a
was
good
episode
question.
19. So we are about 70, a little more than 75%, 75 to 80% through this season's story. We've already had season 1. So all of it is up on YouTube if you do feel like sitting and watching.
So go
So, yeah,
on
go-
our YouTube channel.
I had it backfire. Woo!
That's what you get for drinking Fireball!
No, it wasn't even the fireball. It was saliva. Like talking
Yeah.
about all this pollution and disgusting stuff. By the way, I do want to just clarify, Jamie, the thing that got splattered on your back was a mixture of what I would assume was a extremely, probably about, I'd probably say a very, very, very old PB&J sandwich mixed with some very disgusting bodily
You
fluids.
guys haven't like looked at Jamie since. However, he's in that room. He's just stayed right. Been in disgust.
Oh yeah. Well, and you got to remember, Xander's got wet bottom, so
Yep.
which he doesn't know what the wet bottom is. And
I don't want to
what
know.
it is.
Don't want to
You
know.
don't- Does anybody want to know?
Sure, why not?
Robin, you want to know too?
Yeah.
Oh, it was a puddle of piss.
Oh, wow. Jesus fucking Christ, dude.
His
I know Dean was
somebody else.
filthy, but is Dean that filthy?
Wasn't Dean?
Was Kyle?
No, wasn't Kyle.
Who's
Who else used to have that room?
Oh, damn! What? God, dude, you know, we haven't fucking done season 1 in so long. I completely forgot about all that until now. That was a repressed
Mr.
memory.
Hyde.
That was fucking that's
yeah.
repressed
And-
memories.
And I will confirm right now. The pyramid is no more. You guys live in the castle.
Oh,
Damn it.
damn.
Most likely.
Whoa.
So the
That's cool.
castle has been rebuilt. The pyramid has become the castle essentially. So,
Yes.
and
Because
like I explained at the end of it, everything holds relic memories. So
I was gonna make Jackie go straight up to her room, not
mhm.
the room that they were all sharing.
Yeah,
But whenever they got back, I was gonna make her go up to her room
right.
and take it back.
Give it back.
I want my bar.
Well, you guys will have rooms respectively, so
Oh, yeah.
they will be shifted. So I have to break out the old map and change it again.
Mhm.
It's been changed
Yeah.
like 6 times.
You can keep it for very long.
But if you got
Very long.
No.
But if you guys enjoyed what you saw today of Relic Hunters, both to Neagle Bites and Angeline Rose, Roses? Yeah, I'm blind, and even though I have a good monitor, I cannot see for shit. If you like what you saw, make sure to drop a follow and hit that bell to stay notified when we do go live. We do this every Sunday starting at 7:30 Central Standard Time. And since it's, welcome to the channel, by the way, this is ChiefDucky's channel. That is, hi, I am the ChiefDucky. I am the main proprietor of this. We gather once a week for this. But also, I do put out content throughout the week as well. So you'll be supporting the Relic Hunters, me, and the channel as a whole.
That's ChiefDucky, and I'm Private Goose.
Have we? Oh shit! No, I have a bad memory. I promise you, I have a bad memory, and don't hold it. You can hold it against me, but just know everybody suffers the wrath of a forgetful ducky.
Yeah, a forgetful ducky. Well, me and
Private
Andrew know
Goose.
Nagel Bites. So.
Oh, you know Neagle Bites?
Yeah, he's a friend back home.
Oh, awesome sauce.
Yeah.
When they go bites.
Well, that's awesome. We got some people that y'all know in here.
Heck yeah.
So, may I ask you, kind Josh, did Jamie fail? Because it could
Do what?
I think I know where, but I want why exactly did Jamie fail his?
The reason Jamie failed is because I know that wasn't true to your character. You were playing your character very well. This, I don't know if you can read it, is what Jamie's
embracing change.
What do you mean I'm not playing true to my character?
Jamie didn't embrace change. Jamie literally accepted whatever was thrown. That's not embracing it. That's playing with whatever cards.
Yes. Oh, yeah. Okay, I understand that. I thought you said I wasn't playing character and he embraced the change, and I'm like, have you met him? Like,
I didn't expect to actually reveal who your father was tonight, and luckily it's not actually to you. So it makes it that much funnier.
Oh, and now Jamie gets to hold it over people's heads. He saw that.
I can't wait to look back at the clip because I was on the other screen.
Oh,
so I only
everybody
saw
went like
Trevor's
this
reaction.
and went, "What?"
I only saw Trevor's reaction because on my screen, I only could see Trevor and Andrew. So Andrew wasn't really giving anything because he was still playing in the scene. So I just saw Trevor and me going. I couldn't survive it
and then literally after that, I see Kyle go. I'm like, yes, I did.
Everybody's face was like, I think that was a bigger bomb than me killing a couple characters. So, yeah, very interesting. Bye, Angeline Rose.
Hi.
Heyo.
No, I had fun tonight. Next week will be a pretty important episode for one character in particular. But we will have
who that could be, ChiefDucky.
I set it up perfect.
I was like, who? Me?
But I was gonna say
The trial and tribulations of ChiefDucky.
Yeah. So, but yeah, next week will be episode 20. And then at the episode we got 20, 21, 22, and 23 and 24. 5 episodes left.
Oh, God, fuck. And you know what? I've noticed that we have not got a single fucking Zord this entire fucking season.
You may not get any Zords this season.
That is bullshit. I don't care. That's fine.
We're just gonna comment writer
Or
this
he
whole
can
thing.
give them in a way that you would absolutely hate. Like Zords are like Charizard size, or like 5 fish kind of hang out with you in your house or whatever.
That's fine. I can do it. I can handle that.
There was an episode of Gundam that was like that. They were just like little dudes running around doing. I never watched the show.
Your Zords are just scooters you stand on.
like the rideshare scooters. But they've got like little videos at the top. Oh my god, yes.
Oh my gosh. Alright, does anybody have any questions?
No, sir.
Alright, well, before we sign off, I do want to thank everybody for joining in the chat tonight. I do want to thank my players for being freaking awesome. And I hope you guys had a really fun episode, because I know I did. Nobody has anything
Hold
more?
on. I think it's somebody's birthday today.
Not today.
Next Sunday.
It's coming up. It's next
Son of a
Sunday.
bitch.
Okay, that
Yeah.
happened.
Yeah.
Next Sunday. Oh. Ryan.
Well, technically,
good for reasons, there's gonna
it's
be
the Monday. Technically, it's going to be the Monday after, but may as well be Sunday.
Well, I just thought it was today because of this Catherine Sutherland video.
I know!
Whatever.
Because
Whatever.
I can't hold things in. I'm
Nope.
horrible at it.
I guarantee, because like, he was sitting right beside me. I'm guessing as soon as he got the notification, he was like, "Hey, Trevor, look."
Yeah, I didn't even look. I got the message. Hey, you got it. And I went, hey, Trevor, look.
Yeah.
Like same face too. I go, hey, Trevor, guess what? He goes, what? I go, look. Alright. Well, nobody has any more questions. I love you all. We will see you next week at promptly 7:30. And please roll that beautiful ending green footage. What is that look?
Shut up! The footage is playing. You can't hear it, but I do. You know what? No, the credits are already running. Fuck these fucking credits. Join us next time as we continue our journey. Relic Hunters, a new path. Find out next week on a new episode of Relic Hunters.